international correspondent Catherine Couric is in Virginia Beach, Virginia, with some special guests. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning to you, Brian. I'm here with Colleen Jackson and Nan Jenkins. Their husbands are both E-2C Hawkeye pilots aboard the USS Saratoga, an aircraft carrier that's currently in the Red Sea. And I was going to ask you first, Colleen, can you tell us a little bit about what your husband, Lieutenant Commander Kevin Jackson, does, what his job entails?
The E-2 is the airplane that is the eyes and the ears for the ship and for the defensive aircrafts. They make sure that the defensive aircrafts get to the target and get back to the target, and they also prevent any enemy aircraft from coming towards the ship from the aircraft carrier.
He'll spend most of his time, I know, Colleen, over the sea, near the ships. Does that give you any comfort, the fact that he will primarily be over the sea?
Yes.
And away from most of the action?
Yes. I have a lot of concerns for the families that have men and husbands and daddies on the land in Saudi Arabia. There is a fear of him still flying because anytime they put a plane on top of that aircraft carrier, there's a risk factor, but I have a lot of comfort that he's over the sea instead of on the land.
With less than 48 hours till the deadline, how are you handling the stress?
Well, I thought I was handling it very well. This weekend has been a real rough weekend. Emotionally, the threat of the war, of losing our daddy is there, but I have faith in God, my friends from church, my relatives have all been praying for Kevin and for our family, for our safety. So we are concerned, but it's all in the Lord's hands.
And Nan, your husband, Lieutenant Jeff Jenkins, was deployed in early August. You all are used to family separations, being Navy-wise, right, but this one is very different, particularly for you, isn't it?
Yes, it's been very hard. This is our first deployment, but however, I'm expecting our first child, and it's just been very tough on us. There's so many things I'd like to share with him. I've been trying to keep him up to date as much as I can with all the changes, but it's very hard dealing with all the stress of everything that's been going on, and then everything we have to deal with back home too.
It is tough to be separated from him at this time, isn't it? Are people stepping in to help out?
People have been so supportive. My family has been supportive. His family's been very supportive. People in the community, people at my church. So I just can't even thank everyone enough for all of their support. I don't think I could have done it without them.
And you're still hoping for a peaceful solution.
Oh, yes, I think, down to the last minute, even after the last minute, I think that's our hope right now, is for a peaceful solution.
Well, Nan, Colleen, Clark, Cara Marie, thank you so much for letting us interrupt your breakfast this morning. Brian, back to you.
All right, Katie, thanks very much.